Hey there, everyone. It's Scott here to do my little overall thoughts on the game between the Cowboys and Eagles. And guess what? Philly came away with that game, even though they didn't have very many players and they were losing guys left and right. They still won. They played with focus and determination because you know what? They're well coached. And they didn't exactly have their whole defense intact. The secondary suspect. I mean, they didn't even have Lane Johnson as their starting offensive line. They were missing 2 wide receivers. And then you come out looking like shit. I want to rant and go over the top, but you know what? I don't want to lose my voice. But you know what? Fuck you, Jason Garrett. Fuck you, Jerry Jones. Fuck you, Stephen Jones. Fuck the whole front office, and fuck the entire coaching staff. I'm sorry. Kellen might be good in the college, but I'm sorry. You go away from things that were actually working. Zeke only had 13 rushes for 47 yards, or 46, 43 yards. I can't remember. 13 rushes for 40-something yards, I think. And that's just that's what you do. You go out there and put that kind of effort on the field. Really? This is the best you can do? Dak had over 40 pass attempts? That does not equivalent to wins. At all. It does not equivalent to wins at all. You know what you've done, Jason Garrett? Jason robotic motherfucking asshole. Whatever you got. I got so many names I can call you right now. Fuckwit, fucktard, dipstick, puppet. No, I don't know. I don't even want to. Your ass should be fucking gone. Your ass should stay in Philly where you belong, where you can get butt fucked by Jerry Strap-on. No, you know what? Not Jerry Strap-on, by Jeffrey Lurie Strap-on and Coach Peterson's, because he's out-coached your ass again. All the talent in the road, all the talent with the star. Sorry about that. It's time for Jason Garrett's ass to fucking go. If I were him, I'd fire his ass and just see what you have with Chris Richard. If nothing, well, you know what? You know this entire coaching staff is just not worth a fuck. It's not worth a fuck at all. This shit show, I think we've seen it gone on for far too long. It's time to make a complete change. Just like, there needs to be a complete change, a complete overhaul at Lucasfilm. Because I was doing some recent news, and I'm going off topic for a bit. Apparently, nobody at Lucasfilm, or at least the writing team, the story writing team, which I guess is composed of all females, they really despise J.J. Abrams, George Lucas, and a few other, I think Colin, I guess, who was originally going to be directing Episode 9. But you know what? They all love Ruin Jerkoff for some reason. Because he's probably nothing more than just an obedient cuck and simp. And so many other fucking things I can think of in the dictionary, but I don't want to fucking get into it. Anyways, apparently the movie wasn't going to have Palpatine in it. But you know what? That's for a different thing. It just shows you that the complete staff at Lucasfilm needs a complete overhaul. Just like the Cowboys fucking front office needs a complete overhaul. I don't know if we even win against Washington. If we do, it would probably be barely a win, but who really cares? Eagles win against the Giants, they're fucking in. We're not. Because we are just terribly coached on all phases. The whole, like I said before, and I've said it before, this whole staff needs to go. I don't care. If people say, Richard is this, that. I haven't really seen it. All I see is 2 different fucking philosophies. For all I know, they could be one-upping each other each time. Just like I saw what was happening in The Rise of Skywalker, where JJ was kind of one-upping Ruin Jerkoff, even though really his hands were tied, but still. It's just unbelievable that it's come to this. It came to this, and we came out flat, uninspired. The players looked like they were tired. Amari seemed like his attitude just wasn't in it, especially towards the very end, where he came off the sideline. I mean, come on. You got to at least have him in there to create a decoy. And maybe Gallup, gets a different type of coverage. But I saw none of that. I saw no passion, nothing. Just completely flat. On the Eagles, they were They, like I said, they always play with a lot of heart and good intentions. And guess what? That can at least win you some football games right there. That can at least get you some wins. It may not get you to win all the time, but you know what? You play with some passion and fire, like Philadelphia did. You're definitely going to find some. You're going to find some determination and their will to win. And guess what? That will always equate to wins. Not always. Well, most of the time, I take it back. Most of the time, it will result in wins. Sometimes not. But you know what? If you came out looking flat and uninspired in each game, like you have to be dependent on one big play and another big play, you're not always going to win. Or you're going to hardly win, in fact. Probably not very much. But anyway, I see no passion with this fucking football team. All the talent in the world, and they can only score 9 points. Against a decimated defense, against a line that's not that great. We only got like 1 sack on wins. I wish Jerry would fire himself. He needs to fire himself. Unless if he actually gets a legit coach. A head coach that commands respect, knows how to utilize talent, knows that he can put them in a position to succeed, know that he can, if one person goes down, next man up, and actually scheme certain deficiencies in the offense or defense or even the special teams. A head coach should know all this shit, or at least better prepare the team. We look completely unprepared, like I've always looked unprepared. You know what? I don't know where else to go, but you know what? Congrats to the Philadelphia Eagles. They definitely want that division, and they're definitely going to get it. You can bet on that. It ain't going to be the Cowboys and fucking Carrot Top for 10 fucking years. He's only had 2 playoff wins with so much talent at his disposal, and this is the best he can do. Just underperform for a good majority of his head coaching career. Garrett, fuck you. You shouldn't even be a head coach anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if you were at best going to be a position coach, because you all know you can't motivate any fucking team if your fucking life depended on it. Anyways, you know what? That's going to do it for me. Once again, congratulations, Philadelphia. Y'all deserve this win. We sure as hell didn't. And I'm not even sure if we're going to even win at home against Washington. So, anywho, go Cowboys. Funk the entire front office and the fucking coaching staff as well. So, yeah. Later.